Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ajab bin Azmi, and I'll be presenting on our video assignment, which is on the digital technology and AI changing family lifestyle. This is a video assignment that we assigned by our lecturer on Falsafah Isu Semasa, Dr. Muhammad NURI AL-AMIN bin ENDUT. So on our video presentation on the discussion on how AI and technology change family lifestyle, so this is a few of the key topics that will be discussed in this presentation. Firstly, we'll be explaining on the introduction. Next, we'll be presenting on our literature review, and next, moving on, we'll be presenting on research methodology, and we'll be continuing on presenting on our finding, and last but not least, we will come into conclusion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, I am Amanah bin Muhammad Nizam, and I will explain about how AI and technology is changing. So, moving on to the introduction, the families represent entire complicated social system in addition to the living space in which their member reside. Therefore, family functioning is defined by the family system theory perspective as the processes and interactions in which the system members are involved to meet their needs, make decisions, define their goals, and develop norms for both the system as a whole and for themselves. A family's capacity to function effectively is characterized by the degree of openness of communication and the healthiness of interaction, which are linked to favorable results for both the person and the family, with particular reference to system involving adolescents, acceptance of one another, and open communication among family members, and can aid in managing stressor and negotiating the individuation of adolescents, because they enable kids to talk to their parents about daily worries, activities, and issues, which in turn result in parents providing them with enough support. Backgrounds of study. The attempt by classical philosophers to characterize human thought as a symbolic system might be seen as the origin of modern AI technology. The programmable digital computer, a device built on the immaterial core of mathematical thinking, was created in the 1940s as the culmination of the endeavor. Some scientists were inspired by the technology and the concepts underlying it to start debating the viability of developing an electronic brain. Despite the fact that this idea has advanced slowly over the years, due to factors like limited computing power, funding cut, etc., interest in AI has soared in recent years, especially since machine learning has been successfully used to solve numerous issues in both academia and industry thanks to new technique. So, the problem statement: technology significantly contributes to the breakdown of family ties. It has a significant negative impact on the family by diminishing face-to-face interaction, socialization, and family time. The methods that family interact are changing as a result of technological improvement, because youngsters see division as independence and freedom from their parents' interference in their social life. Media and other types of technology are dividing families. On the other hand, rather than attempting to connect with their children, parents are engrossed in their own technological life. As a result, technology is eroding parent-child relationship and decreasing family contact. Additionally, technology is bridging gaps in the life of many people. As more and more people find it difficult to live without technology, it is gradually turning into an indispensable tool. However, technology is also disrupting family time and altering family ritual. Parents are becoming busy with their own life, from watching television to talking on the phone, while children are finding their own source of pleasure. Family members consequently spend more time using technology than they do interacting with one another. So the research objective, the discussion over whether and when children should use computer, the right type of technology to use, how frequently it should be used, and how technology might affect family is fueled by by its use in the home, in the house life simple, such as the use of microwave to speed up and simply cooking. Later, technology for amusement were created, including the television and numerous gaming consoles. Last but not least, using the internet at home enables families to acquire information and maintain contact with their extended family. Utilizing technology and the internet at home has also made it possible for the workplace to be flexible, giving families members freedom with their working schedule. Few research has been done that address the general friction families confront with technology use. The majority of study focus on beneficial use of technology. Significance of study: because adolescence is such a delicate developmental stage, parents must give it extra care and attention. It has been discovered that connection between parents and children during the adolescent stage is essential since it enhances life satisfaction and mental health of the child. According to research by Clairano, Cleaver, Boniro, and Bosma, being close to parents can help kids avoid issues like school maladjustment and the need for counseling for emotional and behavioral problems. Teenagers have gotten more and more reliant on technology in recent years. Adolescents use modern electronic communication methods frequently as the world. They typically use this communication channel to maintain their friendship and romantic relationship. Additionally, the current technological revolution has had a range of various effects on family on a daily basis. Modern civilization has been profoundly altered by the integration of new media technology. Definitely is one of the key contexts that has been impacted. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Umar Ajrat and I'll be presenting you on literature review. So there will be 7 in total of literature article that will be reviewed. So the first article is written by Konka Ahmed on 2022. He cite or did some research on did his research on digital technology usage of young children, screen time and families. It is a yearly childhood education journal. So next, for the next article, it is been written or been compiled by Shoja NURI, Foro and Satpur, and also Samane. It has been written or been compiled in 2021, and their article or their research is on does technology change families. It is a triangulation discussion on the relation of family and technology. It is an international journal of multicultural and multi-religious understanding. And lastly, and next, it is a article that been written by Nabila HR and Rianto P. It is been written on been compiled in 2020, and the article that been researched is on the use of new media technology in families and its impact on intimacy. It is an Asian Journal of Media and Communication. It's also retrieved by the journal article.
For the first one, Huseman and Sarah write the journal about the impact of technology on families on 2012. The fifth one, written by Mustafa Glu and Rustem, about the negative effect of digital technology usage on children development and health on 2018. And the sixth one, written by Kennedy Eden and Heather, about do smartphone bring us closer on 2014. And the last one, written by Jabin and Uzma, about smartphone addiction and family communication in adult in the Journal of Humanity and Social Science Review on 2022.
I will be explaining our research methodology, the study of research methods. We chose mixed methodology, so we combine both qualitative and quantitative method. However, we do focus more on quantitative method as we don't want to make our survey a chore to do and students can do it on the go. As for our sampling method, we chose non-probability sampling as we want to focus on only one variable being UTP students. As for our tools and materials used, we mainly use Google Forms to get our data and to make our survey. And we use over 7 journal articles to get a baseline and knowledge on how they affect relationships. As to why we use these methods, it enables us to get both non-descriptive and descriptive answers. As we all know, qualitative method mainly use descriptive answers, and quantitative method use non-descriptive answers. It's much easier to understand UTP students, as being UTP students ourselves, we can come to a conclusion on why they feel this way as well. And lastly, we are researching the relationship between students and their families. So that is why we use UTP students as a control variable.
Okay, hi, I'm Khairul. I'm going to present my part, which is finding. Okay, for finding, based on our respondents' point of view towards our survey, the respondents, which is most of them are from 19 years old, suggested that for social media, they suggested that the maturity level must be reached in order to observe any trend, because by doing so, they will know whether it will bring good or benefits or negative impacts to them. Because nowadays people usually share anything on social media, so people will easily follow the trends. Okay, next, every trends on their smartphone, there's a possibility every trends on their smartphone, every trends that they saw in social media might be bring a negative impact if they misuse it or something, because there's also negative things people usually share on social media, like family issues, personal matters, and so on. People will know, the whole world will know, because they will saw the issue. And then for benefits, there's also a negative view from our survey. From our respondents, they say that smartphone can be used to help family members to communicate towards each other. For example, if some of their children went overseas or pursue their study on board, the benefits of advanced technology, social media, and so on will help the family, will update the family about their children's activity, so they don't need to worry, because back then people usually write letters, send letters, and so on. You need to wait for a few weeks, right, for the letter to arrive. And then they also can use digital technology to hang out, spending time. For example, there's one application, video games, which is called Plato. In that game, people can spend time together, like playing digital indoor game. For example, there's Uno, but digital version of Uno. By doing so, it will help any family members will getting closer. Help family members to get known each other, to get close to family, and so on. Okay, thank you. That's all for my part.
And another
Hello, my name
challenge
is Amir Irfan,
was when
and I
we
will be
gathered
presenting
the
about
journals
the
for our
conclusion.
research.
And first and
So
foremost,
we had
I'll be
gathered
talking about
a
the
total of 8
recommendation.
journals. So the first, prior to the
Recommendation
chosen,
is
is 3
in-depth
journals.
exploration
So it was
using
difficult
statistical
for us
analysis,
to find the
peer-to-peer
right investigation and
for,
structural
the
data.
topic artificial intelligence.
So this method would provide beneficial
Because most of the
insights to our
artificial
research
intelligence
journals
were
like
related
analyzing
to,
the patterns of
machine
our
learning
research and using a variety
systematic
of
approach
tools
and
like
cognitive science.
statistical
So we
analysis, a difficulty in qualitative research
right
in the form of
peer-to-peer
peer-to-peer
intelligence,
investigation and
family
structural
health
data.
and well-being.
So this would be a very rewarding and another challenge was when we gathered the journals for our research. So we had gathered a total of 8 economic analysis. So economic analysis on how it affects the cost and benefits difficult for us to social interventions related to household use for this technology, because most of the artificial intelligence journals were related to
And then machine learning.
as for limitations,
systematic approach and
online
cognitive
we
science.
did an online
So we
survey
had
based on a difficulty in
scale.
finding the right journal
So
for
our
artificial
survey was based on
intelligence
Likert
related
scale.
to
So in regards to
family,
qualitative data,
health and well-being.
and we had limited qualitative data, and another
And the
challenge
number of respondents
was
were
when we
average.
gathered the journals for our research.
So we did not capture
So
as
we had
much
gathered
information
a total of 8
and the
journals
outcome and the number of respondents
prior
were
to the
average.
chosen 3 journals. So it was difficult for us
And
to
we
find
had
the right
limited
journal at
research
first,
design
ranging
for,
from
the
article
topic
journals,
artificial intelligence.
discussions, and online
Because
surveys.
most of the artificial
So it wasn't
intelligence
strategic
journals
enough
were
to
related
catch
to
the attention of the
machine
public
machine learning
to respond to our research.
systematic approach and cognitive science.
So we had
A difficulty
And
in finding the right
our
journal for
research
artificial
had
intelligence
significant
related
time
to
pressure.
the
We had to
family,
get our
health,
data
and
and
well-being.
journals together within a limited
Thank you.
time. And another challenge was when we
Overall,
gathered the journals
digital
for our
technology
research.
and family well-being.
So
is
we had
achievable
gathered
using
a
the
total
AI
of 8
technology and
journals
the benefits they provide
prior
to
to the
achieve
chosen
a healthy
3
lifestyle.
journals.